This is the Symposium podcast with Wright and Romero.
So just fucking kidding.
That's just so freaky, dog. Every time I see an ASMR video, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Definitely need to talk about that, but not in this one. Maybe in another episode. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Symposium podcast. This is episode 36.
Episode 36.
Yeah. On the other side of the couch, let people know who you are, sir.
People, what up, dog? Go by the name Wright. Newcomers, welcome. It's been rocking with us. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming back. I'm gonna kick it back to my man.
Rose Gold in the building. Feeling good, feeling great. Always got the gold on me. Keep the things. Gigi is in the building. Look like
She's just a little tired.
A little tired now.
It's good.
Yeah, she's
good.
She's excited at first. Now she's chilling. So to the people, welcome back. Good to see you. And to you, my man.
Yes, sir. Oh, good catch.
Welcome to the party.
Very fresh. Very fresh.
Yes. So as always, a quick check-in. How are you?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. It's been a fucking week, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's been quite the week, man. A lot of going on, to touch on some of it today, but probably I would say 6.5 right now, man. Like it's kind of it's tough, bro. It's tough. It's some things, life happened, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. How you doing, man?
I'm right up there with you, man. I was at a 5.5, then coming here instantly at a 6. So a lot going on, a lot to do, but still in a good space. Just keep it moving.
Yeah.
So, you get a haircut, by the way?
I did.
Yeah. It's like, my man looking crisp.
Yeah, we we started back to school. Had to come fresh on the little.
You right. Yeah. That's right. It was your first week back. How'd that go?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
It was great. Let me tell you. Let's get right into it then. Shit. So, really, exhausted. I got to start taking my ass to sleep. It's not summer no more, so
it's done.
It's done.
It's done for real.
I need to be hitting the hay by 10:30, 11. 10:30, 11 is my goal.
Yeah.
But it's good. I'm glad we're back. It's so good to see the kids and be back in the building. You know what I mean? We still masked up, but boy, it is exhausting. And they wasted no time. 2 fights.
Damn.
Right away in the class that I'm co-teaching in. I'm just like, dog, y'all gonna start this right now, like, and it's just ongoing, some old
nonsense,
silly, kids, man. But I'm just like, damn, that's how y'all coming, that's how y'all kicking off the year.
First week.
Yeah.
First week.
But so that's been dealing with that. Unfortunate event. Actually, we just go right into it. So, it is Suicide Prevention Month.
Yeah, announcements for you guys.
Yeah, Suicide Prevention Month. Very important. Very important. And this week was like a big week for it, like from the 5th to the 11th. But it's just wild. Why I'm at a 6.5. A friend of mine who's like real good friends with one of my like really good friends.
Yeah.
Took her life on Tuesday.
No.
Yeah. She was big in the Philly community, former Philly student, coach there, mentor, intern there, you know what I mean? Like, so this fucked Philly up, really. Like, it's been a dark cloud for the remainder of that week, for this week, you know what I mean? So, and that's hence what I gotta do later on today. There's a celebration of life for her.
Sure.
Pull up, but it's tough. It's been a rough week, man. It's been a rough week, and just for me personally, I just saw this person on Sunday, and I didn't say a word to him, you know. So that's kind of heavy on me right now, and it was a situation where they were with someone I really didn't care to speak with at the moment. So I just kind of was distanced from it, you know, and it's just like, damn, you know, it's kind of it was kind of rough hearing that, you know. Like, damn, I just saw this person, and then, you know, their friend, it hit them hard, and we kind of had our, like, we got some things going on right now, so it was tough. But, you know, I just had to be there for them, and, you know, put everything aside. Whatever was going on, that shit didn't matter to me no more. Like, it's like, how, you know, just make sure you're good, you know?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because this person that you know, that passed, she literally saw her on social media. She was on everybody else's social media though before this, like, living it up. Like, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, like you couldn't imagine.
Yeah, but that's just what's important. You just never know what people got going on. You know what I mean? Like, shit can be, you know, like I guess you can just, that pain, you can hide it so well sometimes. And
yeah.
You never know, but shit, man. I guess she transitioned into a better place, you know, and you know, just praying to the family, and just everyone, you know, it affected. Because it affected a lot of people. I had some former players that was going through it that kind of reached out to me, you know, and yeah, it's been a rough week. I'll say that. You know what I mean?
That's very heavy.
Yeah, so,
especially for it to be the first week.
Yeah,
too.
so for Suicide Prevention Month, you know, talk to your people, check in. We check in every week now. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I'm gonna start doing it more on social media. It's gonna touch somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody gonna hear it, somebody gonna hear you, somebody gonna see you. So, you know what I mean? Just check in, man. Get especially with your mental health, man. Talk to somebody if you need to. You know what I mean? Just connect. Just connect with somebody. But yeah,
it's a lot.
That's a lot, man.
It's
heavy episode today. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it's a heavy episode.
It'll get lighter, but you know.
It's funny too that you said that, because on my way down here, I was just thinking, I was like, it's gonna be a heavy episode.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
You just one of them.
Yeah. We gonna lighten it up though.
Oh, sure.
You know.
We always gonna crack a joke. It's just respectfully.
Yeah. I laugh to keep from crying sometimes, you know.
That's an album.
For real.
That's a title if I ever heard one.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, you know, so.
Yeah. Switching gears, well, actually another announcement.
Yeah.
So today we are recording, it is September 11th, or excuse me, yeah.
Yep.
It's 9/11 basically.
9/11. Think about this, bro. It's 9/11, but I don't even want to call it anniversary because it's not nothing to celebrate, but it's the 20th year. Shit happened 20 years ago.
Fuck.
20 years ago.
Yeah, this is 20. I wasn't sure if it was 20 or 21. Yeah, this is 20.
20, bro.
20 years.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
It's crazy to think it happened that long ago, bro. Do you remember where you were at when it happened?
Absolutely. Before you even asked that, that's exactly what I was about to say. For the kids that don't know, I'm sure you know about it, but you just read it in history books.
Right. And we can age ourselves right here when it's appropriate.
Yeah. So there were towers. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so in On September 11th, 2001, there were two towers called the World Trade Center, right? They were hit by two airplanes that were hijacked. They both collided into the buildings and they just collapsed. And it was just destruction everywhere, just smoke and people running, and just it was a disaster. It was a terrible time. And then it wasn't just something that happened in New York, but it affected the nation, the world really. But like here in America, it was like shit. We've been attacked.
Yeah.
Like
crazy.
Someone harmed us.
2 planes hit.
Yeah. Sorry about if that wasn't
2
clear.
planes took out those towers. So
Dose.
crazy.
Yeah.
So I just remember, bro. I was in middle school. We were in the class. I remember they rolled. That's when you had to roll the TVs into the yeah, bro. Like with the VHS on it.
Yeah.
They rolled that bitch in the classroom. I just remember. I remember this girl getting put out of class because she had an aunt or something that worked there.
Yeah.
And I guess the parents called, and you know what I mean. And then I just remember she started crying, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Then that's when they told us, and it just got crazy for a minute, but I still wasn't really understanding because I'm in Wisconsin, bro. That's in New York, you know. So I'm like, what the fuck is what is the World Trade Center? What is this? What is this? You
right
know?
On the money, yeah.
But so they wheeled the TV in, and we watched that shit. We watched it during school. I remember that shit. It was crazy.
Same.
I was in middle school, bro. Shit was crazy.
I was a freshman. It was English class. Shout out to my English teacher, Miss AG. I miss you. Hope you're doing well. And a kid came in, like he didn't even come in. He was at the door. He was at the entryway, and he said, "Turn on your TV. World Trade Center just got hit." So we all hear it. And I'm just like, all right, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's that? Miss AG, she turns on the TV, and we see the towers, right? And it's just crazy. What I remember seeing the look on her face, just instantly, she's just holding herself, or she put her hands on her face and just started tears came. And just like you said, you're a kid, you don't really know what's going on. Here's how I knew this shit was serious, and it sounds stupid, but this is how I knew it was very serious. So Saturday morning, I'm watching cartoons. I'm vibing and I'm watching cartoons. In the midst of the cartoon playing, I was watching Pokemon. I ain't going front. I was watching Pokemon. In the midst of that playing, it stopped, and then some words came up, almost like it was a speech, but it was talking about what took place. Yeah. And that's when I knew this was serious, because it's like you don't stop programming unless something has really gone down. Right. So I was like, fuck. So, yeah, 20 years. How do you feel like to have that in your mind? Wow, that was 20 years ago, but you lived it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
It's fucked up because now we're at that point.
We done lived a lot like we've experienced a lot of shit, bro.
We're literally at that stage in life where we go, I was there.
Yeah.
I remember
when.
Yeah.
Damn.
I used to think about this shit all the time with people in the 70s. I was like, oh fuck, this is it. This is our time now.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you know, for the people out there, if you know anyone whose families or friends have lost someone due to suicide or the 9/11, I can't even say incident, but tragedy. Just as my man E said, check in with your people, reach out to them, see what's going on. Even if they say that they're in good spirits, it's always good to know that you're there. So,
yeah, rest in peace to everyone.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to everyone we lost.
So,
switching gears again.
Yeah, let's get into some news.
On a lighter note, Joe Biden is fed up with you niggas, man. For real. He is fed up with you motherfuckers, for real. His patience is wearing thin with this vaccine stuff. And he is mandated for employers with 100 or more employees and healthcare workers to be vaccinated.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so, I mean, I ain't got much on that. It's just, he wants y'all to get vaccinated.
Yo, man.
Oh, one of my good friends sent me a text. He got an email from his company back in Wisconsin. He got an email for his company about that. About they're gonna be like, you're gonna have to be vaccinated.
It's mandatory.
Yeah, mandatory.
Shit.
Yeah, but so he was asking like, hey, is y'all school doing this? Like, he don't work at a school, but or maybe he sent me an article from the school because he asked the two teachers in the group chat. So it was weird, but yeah, but we're not there yet. But I mean, a majority of our staff is vaccinated. So
2 questions. Well, not even 2 questions. 1 is an observation, and 2 is a question. And I almost don't want to ask it, but fuck it. First is, have you heard about this? That people who aren't vaccinated, I can't remember what it is, but like they're twice as, what's the word? Like their chances are higher to die, basically.
No, I didn't see that actually.
I'm not really wording it the best, but it's just like their chances of dying have increased if they're not vaccinated.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and I find that very interesting because people have been dropping left and right.
Yeah.
Who aren't vaccinated.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
for real.
oh fuck.
For real, it's scary, man.
So I'm like, yo, man, shouldn't that be a wake-up call? If you see it in this.
Yeah, you would think.
And then 2, not to get on some conspiracy shit, I'm curious. You ever read the Bible?
I haven't in a while.
Are you aware of Revelations?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know about the mark of the beast and all that other shit.
Yeah.
All right. Has anyone said, since the pandemic has gone down, and specifically with the vaccine, have you heard anyone, whether you know them or not, have you heard anyone say the vaccine is a chip or it's the mark of the beast?
I heard the chip shit before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not the mark of the beast.
Because that kind of clicked in my head. I was like, I wonder if anyone has said that. I wonder if anyone thinks this.
When COVID first hit, my grandma was like, she was like, you know, this is in the Bible. Like it's gonna last like 7 years. She said, was a plague in the Bible that lasted 7 years?
I don't remember. It sounds about right
There was
though.
some type of plague. She said, yeah, it lasted for 7 years. She said, we're gonna be going through this for 7 years.
If your grandmother is right.
Wild, bro. Wild.
Again,
That shit stuck with me.
this is not the conspiracy podcast. This is the Symposium podcast. But we can't out anything, man. You can't just be like, nah, that's not it.
Yeah,
It has to be a conversation.
for sure.
All right, Biden. All right, Big Joe. I'm sorry you gotta deal with these niggas, but it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
You gotta handle that. What else we got? What's going on? Oh,
Music.
yep. So we're gonna touch on some entertainment real quick. A lot of shit dropped.
Yeah, I'm not even up on none of it.
Fucking ridiculous. Like everyone's just dropping shit.
Yeah.
Fabio dropped a single. Bobby Smurder dropped. I was like, oh god, you actually came back.
He been working on
Like,
it. He been working. Yeah.
I was wondering too. I was like, is this nigga out and he's just
Nah, he
living
been
life?
working,
Nah, he's
bro.
been working. Okay.
He been working.
And big news. Baby Keem dropped. He dropped his album. I did not see that coming, but I've heard bits and pieces of it. You motherfuckers on TikTok do not waste time. Have you been on there lately?
No.
All right. Have you heard the song Range Brothers with Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the whole top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Yeah.
Niggas
It's
is not
already a
wasting.
trend.
Already a trend. Niggas is not wasting time. Not at all.
Damn.
Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. It's actually, at first, when you hear the song, you're like, this is stupid. But
Yeah.
now seeing TikTok, I'm like, this nigga's a genius.
Right, because he probably made it for that.
For specifically,
Those strings gonna go crazy.
people
Like TikTok blows up any artist. Like if you're an artist or a new artist, get your shit on TikTok. Make people like fuck with you on TikTok.
100%.
This go crazy.
I'm not
It's
even
gonna go crazy.
like that's where I get a lot of my music now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, what this is.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, a lot.
Like when we start for real doing this shit for real, we gonna have to get those because that's what's gonna blow it up. You know, getting those episodes, little clips.
I know. I think about that all the time. I'm like,
Mhm.
I need to sit the fuck down
Yeah.
and just work, just chop this shit up.
Yeah,
Cause it's already there.
it's already there.
You just need to do a little bit of editing. That's
Yeah.
it. But
We get there.
as always, we say niggas is busy, but niggas need to make time.
Yeah, for real.
Cause
For real.
we working too hard on this. Anything else going on with music? I'm pretty sure that's it. That's all I really
Nah,
said.
that's it, man.
There was more shit. Like there was a lot more shit that happened. But y'all go check the webs.
Yeah.
That's the main stuff. What you got? I see you got one more thing
Oh
down
no,
there.
you want to skip? You got PlayStation.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. So, a lot more entertainment news.
Yeah.
Fucking wasn't even E3. PlayStation is king, nigga. PlayStation dropped some heavy hitters as far as trailers. Wolverine game is coming out.
I haven't seen that.
It was a small teaser.
Oh, okay.
What else is dropping?
No, 2K. The new 2K just came out. I know that.
2K22.
Yeah.
See your boy Haha Davis as always annually. He's like, don't call me,
Yeah.
don't talk to me. I'm
Yeah.
playing Madden.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you already know. What else happened? Oh, God of War Ragnarok. That is coming out as well. That's dropping pretty soon. And big trailer for Spider-Man 2, the game. Huge.
That first one was dope. The first one, I got the first one. That shit was dope.
Chances are you're gonna buy the second one
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they got your boy Peter, Miles Morales, and your boy Venom's gonna be in it too. So y'all be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be very interesting. And then last bit of news, the Matrix Resurrection trailer dropped.
Is that the one return? That's what you got?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Matrix Resurrections. Interesting trailer. I'm not gonna lie. Have you seen The Matrix at all?
Yeah.
I'm not that big on it. I'm gonna see it, but I feel like it's gonna be overhyped.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
My last thing is we forgot to do it last episode, but it was a major. We lost a legend. It was probably my last heavy thing. We lost a legend. Michael K. Williams passed on the 6th. Legendary actor. The Wire. Omar from The Wire. Yeah, Omar from The Wire. He was in Boardwalk Empire, Lovecraft Country, and many other shit. But
Yeah, man, that was really low key too.
yeah, man.
I was like, how? No one really seen
I
that.
don't want to go into details, but he was found in his New York apartment. But I'm sure everybody talking about that right now. But rest in peace to Michael K. Williams. I've been watching like the celebrities, tell stories about him all
Yeah.
week, and he sounds a dope ass dude, like genuine, real genuine. Yeah, man. So he was 54, so young.
Young as hell.
So that's unfortunate, man. So
Bro, we lost a lot of people.
yes.
A lot of people this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people have been dropping left and right for some time now, but I mean, like this year?
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Rest in peace, Michael K. Williams.
R.I.P., sir.
And that's news.
That's news to me.
That's news to me.
Fucking hell.
All right, where we at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the rants.
Rant time.
Okay. So I just want to touch on this real quick. CLB, Certified Lover Boy. I said some things in the last episode. I still stick with what I said, honestly. But I wanted to say, one, Drake is the artist of this generation.
Yeah.
And like, that's always been true.
Yeah.
But definitely for sure. I was listening to CLB and I was like, there's some things that definitely went over my head.
Yeah, bro.
There's definitely some things that went over my head. And there was something that you said, and then I went back and heard no friends in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me really think. I was like, okay, there's definitely something personal here.
Yeah.
That there are words that aren't being said.
Mm-hmm.
One of them that I thought was Drake and Kanye. They go back.
Yeah.
They go a long way
Yeah.
back. So.
And you know, the thing about CLB is like the only reason it's not like a great album is because this shit is dated like that. So you can tell that shit's kind of old. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was just putting some shit out, but it still got bangers on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, they should go back. Let's just go back, man.
So just thinking about that, I was like, oh, niggas is hurt. Niggas is hurt for real.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as much as I said, y'all need to patch that up. It's like,
I don't know, bro.
yeah. Can you?
Right.
I mean, what's that success rate?
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a good album. I'll fuck with that. I've always liked Drake. Always been a huge fan. In my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I literally played one song from St. Cloud all the way here. Yebba's Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Played that the entire drive. I was just like, damn.
And she dropped the album too.
She's good.
Yeah.
She can.
Her voice is beautiful, bro.
I'd just be right in front of her, like, tell me something.
Right, I'm listening.
Just tell me whatever. So yeah, y'all need to listen to CLB. You actually need to just sit, shut the fuck up. Don't light a candle. Go on a drive. Just even if you're the most gangster nigga in the world, Yebba's Heartbreak. Even niggas just like, all right, let's go. So, and there's something else that I want to say about CLB, or specifically with Drake, that reminded me of something, but we'll get to it later. That'll be last call. All right. So let's get to the real shit. Let's get to the topics.
Right on. I think we're making a great time, by the way, too.
Yeah. Niggas is very professional this
Yeah,
time.
bro, I'm telling you, we going up every episode, bro. We get better and better. I'll start this topic off because I think it's very funny.
I feel like I know what you're gonna talk about.
Yeah. So have you seen them? This shit is an old topic, first off, but it just came back around. Would you rather go out to dinner with Jay-Z or get $500K?
I want the 5K. I want the 500K.
I want the 5. Okay, anybody know me? I am a Jay-Z, like, love Jay-Z. But if you think I'm passing up $500,000 to eat with this nigga, you're a fucking fool. There's like, yeah, he can drop gems forever, but it won't matter if you're not in that same space.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm just already broke, what's Jay-Z gonna do for me? Like, what's he gonna say that's going? Nothing I can't read or see on the internet, bro. Like, I want the $500K so I can invest it and do all. You know what I mean? That's what I need. I don't need a dinner with Jay-Z, bro.
Even Tidal put out a tweet and they said, "Take the 500K.
Yeah.
take the money."
Yeah, bro. That shit was funny as hell.
Don't be stupid, man.
Right.
Take the money.
Jay probably like me because he see everything. Jay-Z see everything on his social media, bro.
God damn it, I just saw a meme with him. You know where there's a picture of him at the table with his daughter just kind of eating?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but it was along those lines, like, I would take the money, and he's just like,
bro.
shit.
That's crazy, bro. Like, of course you take the $500K.
Oh, that's what it was. It showed the picture, and it's like having dinner with Jay-Z. Jay-Z says, why didn't you take the money?
That's just silly.
That's
bro.
brilliant. It's like, yeah,
That is crazy.
fuck $1 million. You can't.
If you're not already in that space. bro,
Yeah,
it's
let's
like,
let's get that right. The man said, whoever put that tweet out, he said Jay-Z has $1 billion worth of game. It's like, yeah, because he did it.
Yes.
So, just, how did you? I wanted. First off, this is the first time that I heard about that. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a topic.
Yeah, it was.
back,
It was
like-
way back. Yeah, it was way back.
So that's interesting. But second off,
Twitter is fucking gold, bro. Twitter, they had $200 date debates for a month, like crazy shit like that, bro. Like, yeah, like chicks was really out here like $200 dates or nothing. I'm like, what?
what the fuck are you talking? That
I ain't that guy.
I can't. I've always had. I can't say beef. It's more. I could never really get into Twitter. 140 characters,
Twitter
and
is fucking comedy, bro.
everyone just says something.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. It's the wild, wild west, bro. Like,
I can't.
any and everything is on there. It's just wild.
That'd be a madhouse for me. I'm already on TikTok, nigga. I'm too addicted.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
I'm too addicted. That and Instagram.
Yeah.
So I'm good. Take the money. And tip anyone who's listening or you and have that sort of opportunity, even if it's not Jay-Z, take the money.
Yeah.
Shit. And don't be reckless. All right. What else we got?
You was on you with overtime.
Oh, okay. So this is part one of a rant. It's called Overtime, and basically we just gonna touch on some certain topics.
Mm-hmm.
And all it is just things that have happened over time. How certain things have taken place, or certain things have changed over time. Not OT or not OT is over putting in overtime.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was at first.
Nah, it's things that have happened over time.
Yeah.
And part one is about companionship.
Mm.
That's a big focus. My man E brought up an interesting topic, just about marriage, and really just about being with someone, and that made me think of just some things, just the dynamic with people and relationships. So before I even say anything, did you have a specific question when it comes to relationships or companionship?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on marriage? Like, how do you feel about marriage?
I think it can be something beautiful for two people to come together. At the same time, it could be a disaster for people to come together. And there are so many reasons why that it could go one of two ways. One of them is a person's basic needs. Like, have you ever heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Yep. So just right there. So everyone has basic needs. Need food, need water, need shelter. Even their emotional needs need to be met. And those things should be met in your childhood. However, it doesn't always happen that way.
Right.
So even as a child, you become an adult, there are some things that are missing. So if you don't have those things and you're with someone, imagine how that dynamic is going to be. Imagine that sort of relationship.
Right.
That's one. These tunes on these appliances killing me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Another one is just not really knowing yourself. I don't know if I touched on this on the podcast before, but have you ever heard about these sort of these personalities. So everyone kind of falls into a category when it comes to particular personality traits.
Yeah.
There's an anxious personality, avoidant personality, and secure personality. So a secure person.
So wait, it got to be an insecure personality too, right?
Well, yes, but that is connected to an anxious personality and an avoidant personality. And these are just the basics.
Yeah.
Okay. So a secure personality is someone who feels comfortable in their life and they feel secure.
Yeah.
And they feel secure with the person that they're with. So if their significant other, right, leaves for a couple days or even just goes out to the mall, whatever, that person's not tripping. They're like, I know they'll be back. It's cool.
Right.
They're grounded, basically. An anxious person is not like that.
Right. Okay.
An anxious person is always worried, always concerned.
Yeah.
Never wants to be alone. Never, sorry to say, never really leaves people alone. They push boundaries.
Right.
So yeah, and they're very, they can be emotionally unstable. And then you have the avoidant personality, where this person will not, like, you would not know if this person's going through something. You wouldn't know if they're feeling anything.
Yeah.
Like, even if you hurt them, what have you, you wouldn't know. They won't express that.
Right.
But best believe they'll be the coldest motherfucker to you.
Yeah.
You'll feel that shit. And they'll be very distant. Like, you'll have a hard time trying to get to know them or even reach out to them. So that being said, in people not even understanding what type of personality traits they have, and they get together, it's, oh God, you could have a roller coaster of a relationship. And I can't remember what the percentage was, but it was less than half of the population just here in the US.
Yeah.
Less than half have secure personalities, whereas everyone else is either in the anxious or avoidant. And you know, those things can change, by the way, depending on what you do, what you even learn. You can go from an anxious to an avoidant personality. You can even go from avoidant to secure in any which way. But yeah, if you don't know those sort of things, you don't know your basic needs, you don't know what sort of personality traits you have, that could fuck your whole life up.
Yeah.
It could make your life a living hell, or you could be in heaven. So, I mean, even look at your life. I always applaud you because you have been single for some time. Even if you've dated, you've been very aware of the person that you're with, or you've been aware of the type of person that you would like to be with.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ain't nothing fucking that up. And I'm like, yeah, do that. Take your time.
Right.
So that's a big one. And another one is the process. That's right. So there actually is a process when it comes to going from dating to marriage. And I didn't learn this until fucking college. So you start with dating, right? After that is exclusive dating, meaning there's no one else, it's just you and that person.
Yeah.
Now, it's believed that once you're in a relationship, you basically go from exclusive dating to engagement or being engaged. Yeah. And then from that to marriage. That's not true. It actually goes, how it should go is from exclusive dating to cohabitation. Yeah. And then from there, engagement and marriage. And I didn't know about the cohabitation part. I've done it. Yeah. But to read that blew my mind because it's huge. It's one of the biggest ways to know the person that you're truly with, like
Right.
to truly understand, living with them and traveling with them,
Yeah.
then you really see some colors.
Yeah.
So, those are it. Those are my three. Like, if you don't know your personality traits, if you don't feel like your basic needs aren't being met, like if you don't even know what your basic needs are,
Right.
and if you have never been with that person in the sense of living under one roof,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Now, this is something that has happened over time, this sort of information. What is so interesting about it is we have social media,
Mhm.
right? We are very connected with one another. But just as I said, if people don't know these certain things about them, but they have a platform,
Yeah.
imagine the sort of information that they're putting out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, you've said it multiple times, like, people are shitty, bro. But it's like, yeah, but they didn't start out that way.
Right. Something had to transpire or happen.
So that's why you even have women on Twitter talking about $200 dates.
Yeah.
That's why you have some of these men saying, yeah, fuck these hoes.
Right.
Something happened in your time
Right.
that really fucked you up, and sorry to say, you didn't know yourself well enough, and you didn't even recover.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it. That's my overtime rant, part one.
Yeah, man. I don't know how I feel about marriage right now. Like,
Yeah.
I think this generation fucked it up for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around. I've seen some crazy shit, man. So it's like, is that even worth it? You know, like,
Yeah.
it's, I don't know. I always think about it. Like, it's just crazy. I'm like, damn, man. Like, but then you got our oldest. I've been married 25 years. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's like, just our generation, our younger generation, man. That shit. I don't know.
Well,
It ain't. You know, I ain't speaking for everybody.
no, you're 100% right, and thank you. You reminded me of something. So, marriage has been around long before any of us was here. We're talking era upon era.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know the history when it comes to marriage. And I'll put a link up, because there's a person, a historian, I believe, who talks about the history of marriage. But basically, there was a time where marriage was looked at as keeping power.
Yeah.
Like royalty, basically.
Yeah.
Back when
Yeah.
kings and queens were really around.
And inheritance and shit.
Mm-hmm. People put these two people together who they wouldn't even know, but they're doing it to keep the power.
Yeah.
Or even for other people, it's like, this is a come up,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And that was the thing for a while. Now, it wasn't until, say, the 1950s where there was a shift in the idea of marriage. Suddenly what was being said was, you're not a whole person unless you are married. Basically saying, your significant other has certain things and you have certain things, but neither of you will truly be whole unless you're with the other person.
Right.
And it's not to say that that's not entirely true, because everybody brings something. However, this was a time where it was straight up black and white.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
a woman should be in the kitchen
Right.
making food.
Yeah.
A man is the breadwinner, and he gets the bacon and so on and so forth. Now, to what you're saying about today's generation, we are very much against that.
Yeah.
We're not fucking with that.
Oh, absolutely.
And as we should, honestly. But at the same time, we're so connected with one another, all the information that we have and that we've gathered,
Yeah.
we have options. Like, we have option upon option upon option upon option. Do you want to be single? Do you want to be married? Do you want to be in a relationship? Do you want to be in a relationship and have something on the side?
Right. Do you want to be in an open relationship?
Yeah.
Crazy shit, right?
So there's so many options. We don't know what to do. And not knowing what to do or even what a process is, it literally buries the three things that I talked about.
Right.
Like, how do you know you want to be with someone? How do you know the type of person you want to be with if you don't know your basic needs, if you don't know your traits?
Right.
You got all this information, you don't know what to do.
Right.
So, marriage is fucked. Marriage is fucked.
Yeah, just the concept is kind of getting, it's like, I don't know now. I just don't know.
And another thing, that's why I say it blew my mind to read cohabitation in this process of relationships.
Yeah.
Because my history growing up was, you meet someone, you date, like you get in a relationship, right? And then you get married.
Yeah.
And that was it. If you were to live with this person and you weren't engaged, or not even engaged, if you weren't married, you were sinning.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. And even like, you have sex before marriage, you're sinning.
Right.
You're going to hell.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. You're gonna fuck some shit up, yeah,
Right.
but it's literally a process. It's okay to live with someone beforehand.
Yeah.
My 2 cents there. I don't think anyone should really focus on the idea of marriage. If you truly want to be with someone, your goal should be companionship.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need the title.
Yeah.
You don't need a piece of paper that says we are husband and wife.
Right.
You can do that on your own.
Right. Or government shit. And...
Yeah, all you're doing is getting religion and the government in your relationship.
Yeah.
Why do you think the divorce rate is so high? Like, people are making money off of your fucking marriage.
Yeah.
So, I have someone who's very, very close to me, and they've been together for, I don't know, over 30 years. Never married. But they have 2 little girls, and they're happy.
Yeah.
It's like, you're husband and wife, you just don't have the documents.
Right.
And I'm like, this is the idea. This is what everyone should strive for.
Yeah.
Especially in our generation.
Yeah.
So, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but I'm curious to know, do you think you'll ever get married?
Yeah, because it's not out the window for me. It's just like, I've just got questions. You know, I got like,
Sure.
yeah, like it's not like, oh, I'm never, you know, it's like, I'm just like, damn, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like, I'm stuck in the middle. But you know, you can't, and it's just like, just experience around me, it's just really fucked. It's just weird. So, you know, that ain't necessary ain't necessary to say that I'm gonna be in that situation. So, or deal, you know, so it's not totally out the window.
That's good. Is there anything else that you wonder about when it comes to marriage?
Nah, we kind of touched it.
Yeah. Okay. Solid.
Yeah. No, that was a good. What do you call this, overtime? Overtime, not overtime.
Yeah, this is overtime.
Overtime.
That's the rant. That's part 1.
Yeah.
Y'all stay tuned for part 2. But to be clear, I did it. I said I would do it. I said it in episode 30. In episode 36, I would talk to y'all niggas about what's going on with men and women.
Oh yeah.
I told y'all. I kept my promise. I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, we did. We did it in the more, you know, less confusing way this time.
Very concise.
Yeah. Oh, I like very concise.
Very concise. Just so y'all know, that will never come out. No. Never. Fuck no. We recorded a different episode of 36, and that one was That was something else. that was something else, boy. Niggas was on some tangent.
Yeah.
I was on a tangent.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sense.
And I got lost, and I was like, oh shit, I don't even know where to go with this right now.
I was talking, and then I literally just looked at E and I said, "What are your thoughts?"
Yeah, right.
And go. So, my bad, but this was way better. This is way better.
Oh yeah.
Now, on that note, last call?
Last call.
Okay. I'll start this off and I'll be brief. Going back to Drake specifically, not so much CLB, but when I heard his album, it brought back a feeling and something that has been with me for some time, and I almost forgot about it. It's striving towards what you really want for your life.
Mm-hmm.
Every time that I've listened to Drake, way back then, even mixtape Drake,
Yeah.
I've always felt that. Like he always reminded me that. It just brings that out. It's like, you gotta do that, man. If there's something you really want, you gotta. It's not just gonna come to you.
Right.
Like you can sit and dream about it all you want. Even with what we talk about with marriage, if you really want that, well, you gotta work.
Yeah.
You gotta work on yourself.
Yeah.
So listening to CLB, he brought me back to that, and I was like, oh, if I feel unsatisfied, or if there's something in my life that I'm kind of like I don't feel whole,
Mm-hmm.
I need to do something. Like I need to put in some work.
Yeah.
I need to figure some things out.
Yeah.
And that's basically my last call. Your dreams aren't going to become a reality unless you put in the work. So that means you gotta sit with yourself, you gotta figure some things out,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta get after it, like just whatever you're really feeling, sort it out, go. Make your dreams a reality, man, but you gotta work. That's it. That's mine.
That's solid, man. That's solid. No, I definitely agree. I definitely agree, man. I think for me, I'm just ended on, you know what I mean? Like I said, I got a celebration I'd like to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to touch back on that and just, last call is, rest in peace to Hana Muhammad. And, just to everybody, everybody's affected, prayers out to you. Just be there for each other, be there for each other and take care of each other, check in. But stay strong, stay strong. Cause she was strong. She was a strong person. I've hung out with her a few times and always life of the party, just crazy as hell. And she would want, it to be a celebration for sure. You know what I mean? Probably Beyonce and her fans. I know I'm gonna hear a lot of that today. But just rest in peace. And to everybody else, be safe. Check in. Just take care of one another. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. This is a mental health podcast, so we're gonna preach that every time. Take care of yourself. And that's we're gonna end it on that.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Symposium Podcast, episode 36. We out.
We out.